I'm still having issues with my radiator. So my dad said fill it all the way up, run it around a little bit. Make sure to build up some pressure in there so we can see where it's leaking. Okay. I'm doing the thing. Out here, county roads. Church was nice this morning. I asked my director, right, about whether or not there was still planned to do the play Love Letters. He said, not at this time, but hold on to the book, because we'll probably do it later. Okay. He still plans to make that a fundraiser thing. I talked to an artist person, so that when the current artist person's stuff this is coming from outside the congregation, comes down, we'll put his stuff up. And then I'm going to do a 2-month rotation, like we did for this one. We have a artist reception toward the end of it. Public, all that. Bring people in. Asked if he could make sure to price some things so that he could contribute a chunk of that to congregation if something sold. And he was more than happy to get with me on that. He said he'd do a 50% cut. Wow. Apparently he wants some of this stuff gone, so he just wants to unload it. He's had his stuff out there before, so that's awesome. And this won't be in conjunction with the other organization from my town, so it'll be strictly inside the congregation. I still want to do it. I still want to make this a thing. I have to write up a whole report and proposal and all that stuff that I should have already had the proposal done. That's fine, though. I covered it. I filled the gap. There was a gap. I filled the gap. And I practiced the song. This hymn thing they wanted to do, right? That they wanted me to sing. I got asked to sing the thing. I was like, okay, let's do it. And it was... I'm functionally illiterate when it comes to music, so usually I sing soprano for choir stuff. But the truth is that I'm more of a high tenor, and alto kind of hurts. This pianist adjusted the tune to suit my voice, and we practiced it a couple of times, and I'd already sung it before in soprano as choir. Nobody's telling me to pipe down. I can sing loud for this. So we practiced that a few times. Got a hold of the thing. I will keep working on it. And we should be all set for next week. And if not next week, then anytime they want. And there are plans to get the sheet music for I've Got a Lovely Bunch of Coconuts. Her husband really wants to hear that one. Yeah. I had some brisket nacho leftovers for lunch. That was good. I watched like 1.5 episodes of Stargate SG-1. I'm not gonna lie. I am on the hard stuff today, with the weak as a kitten stuff still in my system from yesterday. But I'm doing alright. Between the muscle relaxer I took last night and the painkillers today, I should get back to functional. I've been doing the stretching and stuff. Oh, there we go. Oh, I hope that wasn't the place where I was supposed to go straight. Back roads, so much fun. Even better when nobody's on them. Oh, yeah, I guess that was where I was supposed to turn, or stay straight. I'll go get my kids picked up this evening, and all good. That's all there is to it. Alright, I got my kids picked up. We went to H-E-B. It's dinner time. I'm gonna munch on this on the way home. It's a Houstonian roll. It's got sushi rice, salmon, tuna, avocado, and wasabi tobiko. And of course the, pickled ginger and stuff. And having a bottle of water because I am super thirsty. I'm having a bit of trouble getting to sleep, partly because of medications, and partly because my kids are loud. They were extra loud today. I need to angle that lamp better. John is still listening to stuff. I don't think he's planning on actually being asleep anytime soon. And I will have to wake him up for a telehealth visit in the morning. I get to sit down and talk to some people. That should be fun. Wait, they scheduled that on a holiday. I don't remember if banks close for President's Day anymore. I read this book a long time ago. It's like The Adventures of something like Caddie Woodlawn. It's based on a real girl Catherine Woodhouse, I believe. She got called Caddie, but they changed it to Woodlawn for the book because they thought it sounded better. And she writes about going to school in this little log schoolhouse and celebrating George Washington's birthday and Abraham Lincoln's birthday. Well, at some point along the line, they just combine the two into President's Day, and that's when we have mattress sales. Whatever. That's a big one, that and Toyotathon, huge American holidays. Okay, I'm being silly. I gotta get some rest. I can't stand up much longer. I am running out of space on my phone. I gotta do some editing. But it's been a long day. It's been pretty warm. I took John to go swim, and the pool was closed for President's Day. Oops. Went to Dollar General. Yeah, Dollar General. Came home. Took Bruce out for some driving practice. He managed highway speeds. He managed an entire trip to the grocery store from the driveway to the store and back to the driveway. Highway speeds on 4 different highways. Yeah, and he got passed by jerkwads in giant pickup trucks, which is something you do have to be able to cope with driving around in rural Texas. That is an issue. People flying down there doing like 80, 85 miles an hour in a 60 and just zipping around you. Rude. Anyway, and he checked out some groceries while we were at the store, and he carried them to the car. He was being a grown-up. Good job for grown-up practice. And then he made hamburger helper. Bacon ranch. I'm not excited to try this flavor. I did stick my finger in it, and it tastes like hamburger helper that is trying to be bacon and ranch flavored. And he warmed up some garlic bread from the store, and that's not too difficult. The instructions are right there. 360 degrees for 350. 60, that's a circle. 350 for 15 minutes, and it's good, right? And so yes, Bruce made dinner. Bruce went to the store, picked up hamburger, came back, made hamburger helper. This is a Italian lemon soda. Italian style, probably. It's lemon. I am exhausted. I am beat. I am coming off of a tiny bit of the hard stuff that I took yesterday, and it is still pretty hard. And I have been trying to drink water and rest, and that's why he drove. And he's a little bit rusty considering he hasn't driven since December, but he did a really good job today. I'm gonna watch SG1 now, and hopefully get some editing done because my phone is full. Last night I wound up watching. I wound up falling asleep, even though I absolutely meant to record. Oops. I watched some Bo Burnham stuff with my kids. They're coping with the big sad and anxiety and stuff hard. So, yes, I watched it with my teens. Super inappropriate, lots of fun, no problem. I started playing some video games and stuff. Oh well, fell asleep. What is falling down back there? Okay, probably the cokes. Alright, so this morning I kind of slept in a bit. Just doing a whole lot of not really anything. Dropped John up at the pool. Refilled the little free pantry at the church. Tried to wake Bruce up before noon. Good luck. And did a little bit of editing. Plan to do more editing. But I need to put some air in my tire. I don't know how long John's gonna want to be at the pool. I do know that he wants either bubble tea or Smoothie King afterwards. So I'm on the hook for that. My phone is shaking all over the place. My allergies are giving me a headache, but at least it's nice out today. Really nice. It's good to thaw out. So that's what I'm up to. Hopefully more editing I'm gonna try. Okay, I went to the Mexican market. I wanted some pastry. And sure enough, I go in there and the bakery smelled so good. And went through the fruit section, and of course they had some really high quality mangoes, which Bruce had been looking for a mango when we went to the store the other day and didn't get it. So of course I got one. They had lemon pepper is pretty common, but they had orange pepper. Grabbed it. And a couple other things I can't get at my usual H-E-B. This is some kind of lightly sweetened, super flaky croissant stick. It's huge. It's good. Got myself a bottle of water, but it's too big to fit in my cup holder. And I'm gonna go make my way back over to the indoor pool. But I'm pretty sure John will be done pretty soon. One thing they did have though, this is really neat. It's Captain Crunch flavored popcorn. It's like a holiday thing. Didn't see it at the usual store. I know it's gonna be a little old, but honestly I don't care. This is really messy. I'm a little shaky. I'm having a bit of a long day, but it's fine. I did get a little bit of editing done. I'm working on it. I helped Bruce quite a bit with his room. Still, I need a break. I emptied out the shop vac. It was rough. It's dinner time. It's really like raid the freezer kind of a night. I don't know what my folks are up to. This is freezer case type orange chicken from a kit. I was gonna make some rice, but I didn't. I've got some breaded mozzarella sticks, some garlic bread sticks, and I've got some chunky marinara sauce to dip them in. That's separate because I don't think it would go very well with the orange chicken. And I'm having a Diet Canada Dry ginger ale. I'm gonna watch some Stargate probably and try to relax a little bit. I really need to charge my phone really bad. Alright, I am done for the evening. I've watched a bunch of Stargate. I've talked with my kids. I've put away a load of laundry. That was one of my kids that they asked for help with. I'm I'm connecting some dots. Seems like they really want to do these video game things, and they're willing to put in the work to get the video game things. And if I will take a chunk of the cost of the video game things, they will practice grown-up behavior and cleaning up after themselves and contributing and just, getting things done that they're supposed to do anyway. Like pay closer attention to, making sure you actually wash your face, brush your teeth, take your meds, all the fun stuff that, you're supposed to do just to function humanly. So it's like, yeah, clean your rooms, set yourself to your routine, and yeah, totally fine. And I'll help. But I guess it's kind of like some folks have to hit rock bottom. You gotta want to make the change. So I'm seeing some extra maturity out of my kids, directly in correlation to the expensiveness of the game stuff they want. That's okay. With John, this was particularly funny because he's been playing God of War, and I was watching Stargate, and he comes in here, and he's like, wait a minute, are you watching? Yeah, it is, it's him. And I'm like, what? He points to Teal'c as he comes on the screen. He goes, that's the guy who does the voice of Kratos, and also they put him in the suit with the motion capture stuff. And I was like, you're kidding me. Okay, I didn't know that. So yes, according to John, Teal'c is Kratos. And he was talking about God of War 2 or God of War Ragnarok or something like that. And I'm like, what about it? He goes, well, do you think that the non-GameStop gameplace in town would have it? I'm like, well, it's easy. You can find their number on Google. He's like, no, I'm scared to call. So I sent him out to the front porch with his phone, and I got him practicing calling me. And every single time I'm like, this is the game store, how can I help you? Until he finally got through the question he was going to ask. I was like, made up the details. Yes, we have it used and new. It was like, whatever. Phone calls are particularly difficult for Gen Z because in this day and age, about 95% of the calls they get are fake. It's just scammers or robo-dialers. They probably don't know what a real phone call is unless that number's already saved in their phone. I gotta get some sleep. They got school in the morning, which is gonna throw me off because they didn't the last 4 days. I'm really tired. I got my kids to school. I stopped and I refilled the pantry at the church. I went home. I've been doing laundry. My own, and also what Bruce had in the washer. I still need to do a lot of editing. I am really freaking tired. I handled bandage. I handled meeting somebody with the tablecloths from the art thing that I spilled wine on. They look a lot better now. It just seems like it's one thing after the other, but I can stop now for a little while. I'm watching TV. It's dinner time. I didn't think that vegetable-based noodles and Alfredo sauce sounded appealing, especially when eaten with a giant lump of fish for some reason. There's it was like a salmon fillet, and he ate the entire thing. What the heck? Anyway, yeah, it's dinner time. I'm having yet again nachos, but are brisket nachos, having a pear with it because I need some kind of vegetation or I'll lose my mind. And a 0 sugar key lime pie flavored yogurt, 60 calories. And I guess I could be doing better on my water today. I did have an iron brew earlier, but I'm also gonna have a 0 sugar ginger ale, which I might adulterate after I take the level down a little. Maybe. I'm running out of space on my phone again. I meant to edit earlier, and I got distracted by listening to Mark narrations, Reddit videos. I'm gonna watch some Stargate. Alright, I'm a little bit sleepy. It's understandable because it's late. I've been watching Casual Criminalist. Yeah, that's this one. And I managed to get a video uploading. I need to do more of that, but that means I have space on my phone to edit. I'm gonna try to go to the gym in the morning. So just in case my shoulders are, kicking my butt or something, the attempt has been made. I have my gym bag and my workout clothes set to go in the morning. I'm gonna attempt it. I'm gonna try. Just need to remember to put some water in the radiator before I leave the house. But now that I've said it, I probably will. It's been a pretty slow night. I haven't heard much about Bruce because he was actually awake all night last night. I don't know how to get through to him. That's never a good plan. Especially when he's at school. He needs to focus on it. Sounds like John left something on his TV and fell asleep watching it. Oh well. I'm pretty much in here doing the same thing with a Simon Wessler video. I'm done though. I took my meds. I'm conking out. I'm trying not to. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be the last Thursday for this particular art exhibit at the church. Sunday it's all coming down. Oof. Maybe get some editing done, or maybe from an exercise bike. That would work too. Alright, I got my kids to school on time. I'm locking my keys in the car. That's cool. I have buttons for that. Gonna go fill up the pantry box, and then I'm going to the gym. Yeah, it's pretty nice outside. Just gotta make sure this box is staying filled. Alright, I am done at the gym. Got a decent workout, but didn't overdo it. Gonna grab some fuel, go help somebody change a bandage, and then grab some things at the grocery store. My right turn signal bulb went out. This is it. Yeah, I hollered at my dad and I was like, how do I know whether it's the bulb or the fusing? It's probably the bulb. And he told me which bulb to get, which I guess I could have Googled that myself. But they didn't have any at the grocery store that I was at, so I checked out. Swung into the auto parts store, grabbed exactly the bulb. I had listened to a how-to just to, make sure there was nothing I was missing. On the way to the auto parts store, grabbed my bulbs, went back out to the parking lot, and no less than 3 men tried to help me. As long as it's car related, I'm gonna get offers for things that are like the equivalent of tying my shoe. I don't know why this is. I know they're raised that way, but I keep this junker running. Keep it going. It's like I could be putting water in the radiator. Do you need any help? sleep. It was a 1981 Mustang. Okay, that was the model of the Mustang where we rebuilt the engine in my grandpa's shop when it was the week that I turned 13. Okay, I can change a bulb. And honestly, I think probably, maybe, if I wasn't born into a jalopy of a body, I probably could have been a mechanic. All the little working parts make sense. It goes together like a puzzle. Only all the pieces are labeled. That irritates me. It's like, yes, I can change a bulb in my yoga pants. I even had the exact type of socket and wrench out socket and ratchet out for this from my complete set of tools. It's an 8mm, by the way. Millimeters. I don't recall what the equivalent is, but I've got standard as well. Imperial. It's a very complete set of tools. Put all my tools away. I didn't even get that dirty. Look, my hands are still pretty much clean. You know, not covered in engine grime, just a little bit dusty. But my right turn signal works now. So I can safely get home and not worry that people don't know which direction my vehicle's going. It's a little bit warm out today. Kind of a lot of wind. And the grass is not yet recovered fully from the winter, so it's a bit dusty out. That's alright. I'm gonna get home, put some stuff away, maybe bring my gym bag in the house, and try to take a nap before I have to go get my kids. Because I'm a little worn out from the gym. Alrighty, I got my kids home. I scarfed some leftovers and then hurriedly got ready and left again. Only I went to the church to open up the doors so people could come and see the art, you know, before it gets taken down Sunday. We might have to delay that, unfortunately. My mom went with, so she could see all the stuff. And one of the folks who lives, you know, just across the street from the church came by to see the art. So that was cool. The pantry box that I filled this morning was empty. Just completely empty. Except for a couple of empty grocery bags, which we leave in there in case somebody needs to put the stuff in a bag. That was a little bit jarring. So I took 2 grocery bags out there, which basically half filled the blasted thing. And by the time it was time to lock up, somebody had come by, took out about half of it, and left a partial bag of outgrown clothes. So that was neat. A little unexpected. I put a few more, you know, jars of peanut butter in there. Can of soup. I'm watching a film called Big Fish and Begonia. It's a Donghua film, which is like the Chinese version of anime. It's different. It's pretty close. Like, you could mistake this for being Studio Ghibli, but there's more CGI involved. This story is different because they're 2 different cultures. It's really neat. I'm invested. I will admit that I am watching the dubbed version because I was hoping John would come in here and watch with me, but he's not watching with me. But he called me basic earlier because I was reading an article about hidden stuff that might not have been caught in Frozen and Frozen 2. I'm getting real fed up with that. Might have to get a mohawk if they keep this up. I was all set to turn in for the night, and then John realized that he had a couple of things he needed to get done for tomorrow. We had to get into a thing about the Battle of Galveston. Yeah, that would be actually the Galveston where I went on vacation year before last. That was fun. I didn't get quite the same level of Texas history that the kids get in public school because I was homeschooled. So it was neat to hear about some of that. And I also was able to show him where on his keyboard he can hit Control F and search for, you know, just the, like, okay, why was this evacuated? Well, let's just evac. Oh, there it is. There's your answer. That's what you need to type up in the next page. Which, of course, he has open on 2 different tabs because kids these days. Yeah. I gotta get some sleep, and apparently I gotta do some more editing tomorrow. I've had a really long day, and I'm about to run out and go take my kids to their dad. Didn't grab a shot of my dinner or anything, but basically I mixed a can of chili with a can of nacho cheese, microwaved it, and then served it over corn chips. It's actually pretty good. It was like corn tortilla chips. So it's complicated. And I've done a lot today, including trying to pay off my entire balance on my Academy credit card, which is like a sporting goods store, and I couldn't do it because they can't check my amount that I owe. So I got most of it, and I'm going to have to get the rest of it online. That's okay because I'm set up to do that. And I bought 48 socks for Bruce, 2 12-packs, and an additional 24 socks for John. No, it wasn't 24, because there was also another 2-pair pack for the fluffies. I gotta get these guys on the road. It's been a long day. Alright, I am getting ready to leave the store. I wanted a couple of things, so I popped in on my way home. I've been laughing at this every time I go past it, but I don't think I've actually picked this up before, and I'm amused, so might as well give it a shot. This is Soylent. In the flavor of green, I guess. It's actually a mint chocolate. 20 grams of plant protein and 39 essential nutrients. Here's what gets me, though, is the serving size is 1 container, and the calories per serving is 400. So this is a meal in a bottle. This is not a snack. I'm running out of space on my phone though, so let me pause this. Or not. This genius in the huge truck next to me is kind of half in my parking spot. And their engine is super loud. Maybe they'll be in the next bottle of Soylent Green. I wouldn't, of course. I don't have the equipment, but, you know, a people is people. Tastes like a mint chocolate protein shake. Kind of thick. Look, if you can't back the big truck out, don't buy a big truck. Ugh, practice. Park at the back of the lot where I won't scratch your accessories with my car door. You're already missing your passenger side rearview mirror. I'm in a bit of a mood. Okay, oddly enough, that is drinkable and super good for you. And what did they say in the movie? It was an inexpensive source of food. Like, Oh, I should watch that. I'm gonna go home and see if I have it available to me on my streaming services. Alright, I got some editing done. I got some stuff on my phone. I went from having 3 minutes of available time to having 41 minutes and 2 seconds. I've got my last video for 2022 up, and I have my first video for 2023 2/3 of the way done. I should be able to finish that and knock out a second one tomorrow. Yeah, I could probably manage finishing that in a second video. It's been a really long day. The 3D printer will be here some point this weekend because Bruce suddenly changed his mind and no longer wants a VR game system. He's got to have his 3D printer. He was pleading with me to go ahead and order it. And I had to actually stop and said, does this come with filament? And we looked at it, and no, it does not. So you were so excited to have your shiny new toy here. It didn't occur to you that you have a bunch of stuff that you need to make the shiny new toy work. My gosh. So it's been ordered. A roll of filament has been ordered. And I was really stressing with him, is that it? Do you need a computer to hook up to it? Do you have a cable to hook your laptop up to the thing? He swears, no, I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm good. I ordered the thing. It's like $150 plus about another $20 worth of filament. And he turns around and asks me if I can get him a USB stick. I'm like, one, no, we already have some USB sticks that are never getting used. And two, what the heck? Man, I just asked you if you had everything. No, you didn't have everything, did you? I have to get some sleep because I'm just like off the wall. It's been a really long day. Really long day. That's fine. I don't know. I feel like I'm having a lazy day, though I'm not. I've walked the dog outside a whole bunch while my dad and my brother spent most of their day out in the yard wrenching on my brother's motorcycle, and trying to get it rolling. They meant to get my radiator changed out afterward, but we're all trying to get out the door to my mom's birthday dinner. I gave her her gift from me and the boys a little early in case she wants to use it before we go out, which is some very, very, very basic makeup, like the bare minimum. She doesn't normally wear a lot, but on the rare occasions that she does, usually she's been borrowing stuff from me, which my stuff's not formulated for special skin conditions, so I took those into account. Her color palette is a little bit darker than mine, but pretty much the same range. And so I got her some just the bare basics. And it's all brand new. It's all, you know, special. Won't make your face slide off, I guess. And we got a couple things from Amazon came in. 3D printing filament. Great. And an iPad case. Great. Doesn't fit the iPad. It is one generation off, and now I have to return it and order a different one. But the dog went out and walked like 3 times before she got back from the class, so that's great. That's awesome. And I've got another video uploaded. If I could manage 2 videos a week as a weekly vlog, I'd be caught up in no time. I'm only like a month behind. Month and a half, 2 months. Oh my gosh, this is the first week of January being loaded right now. We're in the last week of February. That's pretty much 2 months. I don't know. I'm kind of tired. But we're gonna go get sushi and noodles, and I don't care. Alright, it's a little bit late, and I didn't get a picture of my dinner. I was busy, okay? But here's how it went. We went down to the sushi and ramen place. It was not the usual. There are so many places to get sushi, but there's also a couple places to get ramen, and this place has sushi and ramen, so that was cool. I didn't have room for both a big bowl of ramen and sushi, so I got a black dragon roll, which is like kind of a tuna mixture, almost like a tuna salad. It's uncooked, with a little bit of avocado, and there's some cooked eel on top, and there's eel sauce. I love it. I love black dragon rolls. That was awesome. I had a pork gyoza. I had a spring roll. I didn't have room for anything else, really. I had a lot of water. I can't remember the name of it, but it was some drink made with bourbon, Midori, a peach schnapps. That was good. That was really good. And I didn't drive. Now I've been watching way too many short videos, playing games, keeping up with my Klingon lessons, and just, trying really hard to finish out my day, but I'm barely standing. I'm trying here. I gotta be at church early tomorrow so that I can practice the song I've been asked to do, that I've been working on this week, and turn a receipt and stuff. So I gotta be done for the night. I gotta quit watching videos and just chill. Yep, Sunday should be interesting. Thanks for sharing my week with me.